What's up guys, PSA Rants back again for another video. Today our topic is the Man City against Real Madrid Champions League tie. So if you don't know, if you're living under a rock, Man City is currently winning 2-1 on aggregate against Real Madrid, which happened in the first leg of the Champions League way back before this whole Corona thing. Some key moments in that game is that Ramos got sent off, meaning that he will not be playing in the second leg. Well, they're probably going to need him, but I think it probably was a smart decision to foul and just not give away another goal, especially away from home. So, if you didn't know also, Real Madrid was the one at home and it was Man City away, and Man City did scrape out a 2-1 victory. So, for the next leg, Ramos will not be playing, as I said earlier. So I do think either Nacho Fernandez or Eder Militao will take his spot and play center back alongside Rafael Varane. And I think this is a huge blow for Real Madrid because Ramos, I think, was the best center back in the world this season and is such a good player, so key for them. But I do think Real Madrid will win, and I do think they will advance because I think they're more defensively stable, even without Ramos. I think they have better fullbacks and better center halves. I think Manchester City, if they usually play with three central mids, usually all three being attacking, and either David Silva, Foden, Gundogan, and De Bruyne. Sometimes they'll bring in a Fernandinho or a Rodri. But I do think that they would probably need to play two holding midfielders and play De Bruyne in the 10 position, because I think Real Madrid is way stronger than the Premier League teams that they can get away with doing this against. I know City have an outstanding attack, but I think their defense can let them down too much in games that they will need to be keeping clean sheets, as you would see against Arsenal, where in the FA Cup, where they lost 2-0 due to terrible defense and their attackers not being there on the day, which is pretty rare for City. Attackers usually score, but it can happen in the sport. So when these things happen to your team, when you're having a lot of possession, or even if they don't have a lot of possession against Real Madrid, if your attackers aren't having a good day, it's really important that your defense can be solid enough to keep a clean sheet. And that's why I think they'll need their two holding midfielders to protect that back line even more, because clearly it's not a solid one. That's how they lost most of their games in the Premier League this season. I think Real Madrid are coming in on a high. They finished the La Liga season quite well. They won the league, so congratulations to them. And they look like a decent team. They have a great striker in Karim Benzema. They have some exciting forward players like Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. They got the likes of Isco. Bale probably won't play, but he's also a player that you always got to be aware of. So I do think overall, and in the midfield, I think Real Madrid might not be better, but I think they're more like solid compared to Manchester City's, where they don't have the best defending midfielders. They have more attacking type midfielders in De Bruyne, David Silva, Foden, and even Gundogan, who can play as a holding back, dropping back midfielder, but I don't think he's meant for that. I think he's more a box-to-box midfielder. So I do think Real Madrid can scrape away a win. I don't think it'll be easy. I think they'll probably be chasing the game for a bit, unless they can get a nice early goal and then keep a clean sheet. But yeah, so I think Pep Guardiola has got a lot of the choices that he has to make. Although Laporte is back and they have been playing Eric Garcia with him, I don't think it's quite good enough. I think Laporte's good enough, but I'm not quite too sure about Eric Garcia and their left back in Benjamin Mendy, and sometimes even Kyle Walker is a bit iffy. I know they have Cancelo, but I just think Real Madrid is more stable around their whole team, and hence why they've done better in the league, and hence why I think they're going to win the Champions League. So anyways, guys, that's my opinion on the Real Madrid versus Manchester City tie, which is happening this weekend. So thanks for watching the vid. Don't forget to like and subscribe. PSA Rants out.